session today was for the participants to understand or to get some key messages which will inspire them to continue with their tax justice work. So for example, I needed them to understand that in the last 10 years, corporate income tax has gone down as compared to personal income tax, and that has a role to play in how much funds government is able to raise. Another point I wanted them to understand was the fact that in the last 10-20 years, Africa has had more resources and funds leaving the continent than what comes in. So in excess of about 41 billion US dollars. And basically what this means is that we are shortchanging government in its ability to raise funds domestically to fund public schools, to fund public hospitals. We are giving more and more power to corporations and not to the states. We are moving away from situations where the states had enough authority and control over public services, and then we are giving these services to the private sector and basically to make profit. We have no choice than to come together as one and forge a common struggle or a common fight. Because if we are distorted in terms of our campaign, what basically we are doing is that we are scattering our energies and our resources all over the place, and at the end of the day, little will be achieved. But when we come together as one, we can achieve more. We should stop agonizing and organize. We wanted them to also take home some recommendations for possible campaign. We took them through some group work to be able to go home with some recommendations which could serve as a platform or a basis for which they can run some campaigns at home. We should think of changing the narrative, making the communication as simple as possible for the common person to understand, and then also take the campaign to the doorstep of our government. We need to engage governments more on some of our recommendations and demands.
Solidarity forever, for the union makes us strong.